Welcome to Silver Bar Stacker. I hope everybody's doing well and enjoying their TD Tuesday. That's right, folks, it's TD Tuesday, and I know I keep going on about TD Tuesday, making such a big deal about it, promising that big things are coming for TD Tuesday, but today, folks, is the day, and I'm really excited to say that we're going to be commencing things here with our weekly Stack Pack series featuring TD Bank products. And so I'm really excited for that, because that was kind of months ago I had kind of posed this idea back when we were still running a flea-based store and we were running kind of weekly auctions. I had talked about, we're going to be doing TD Tuesdays, and every once in a while I have been sticking to that theme of TD Tuesdays, but I gotta say I haven't really been consistent with it, and so now here's my attempt at being consistent with TD Tuesdays. We're going to be dropping SBS drops every Tuesday featuring TD Bank generic and vintage products, and so I'm excited to say that's what we've got in here. We've got a big unboxing of TD Bank vintage products, and I've also got a nice little Scooby snack in here for myself as well, which is an Engelhard waffle back 10-ounce bar. And so the waffle backs are some of my favorites. I've only got a very small selection of waffle back bars in my stack, and so when I had the opportunity to scoop up a waffle back bar, I thought, why not just toss it in there? And so I'm really excited to take a look at the waffle back, at the back of the waffle back. So let's crack open into this box and take a look at the vintage TD Bank stuff and the Engelhard waffle back 10-ounce bar. Let's get into it. Let's take a look and see what we got here. Everything is nicely labeled. Got some Johnson Matthey TD Bank 10-ounce bars, quantity 2. Some Johnson Matthey TD Bank 1-ounce bars, quantity 27. Some Johnson Matthey TD Bank bars, 5-ounce, quantity 2. An Engelhard P-Series pour bar, quantity 1. 10-ounce. So that's our little waffle back, I believe. And then over here we've got another Johnson Matthey TD Bank sleeve of 5, and I believe these are sequential cereals. So I'm really excited to have picked up a nice collection of Johnson Matthey TD Bank vintage pieces, because these will be really excellent additions for our Snack Pack Tuesdays, which will be our TD Tuesday Snack Packs, featuring not only vintage TD Bank products, but also generic TD Bank products. And so I'm really excited to kind of show you these generic products that we're going to be featuring in today's SBS drop. So before we get into the vintage piece of it, let's go ahead and check these out. So this, I would say, by far is my favorite generic TD Bank piece. I just absolutely love this. It's a 2-ounce round. So Salivate Metal, his channel roundup, still really would like to get one of those, so I've been slacking big time on doing that. But Salivate Metal has a nice 2-ounce chunky kind of a pressed round, and it's really nice and satisfying to hold compared to, let's say, a 1-ounce round. So a 1-ounce round is your typical, everybody knows what a 1-ounce round looks like, but a 2-ounce chunky round, especially when it's the exact same diameter, look at this, really nice chunker. It almost seems crazy because it almost seems like it's more than twice the diameter, but that extra girth adds a lot, let me tell you. So you got a 2-ounce versus a 1-ounce round right there, and I really like these nice chunky 2-ounce rounds. So with this TD Bank TD Tuesday SBS drop, each entrant will have one chance to win this, to claim this 2-ounce TD Bank generic round. They'll also have a chance to claim the 1-ounce TD Bank round. And there's also a 1/2-ounce variety on the generics, and so in an effort to at least give every entrant an ounce of silver for the stack pack that will include the 1/2-ounce round, I decided I'm going to put 2 of them in there. But this is kind of what the 1/2-ounce round looks like. Like, if you want to look at this compared to the 1-ounce round, well, they actually have a smaller they're actually smaller rounds in every way. You see that? So they're not only smaller, but they're also thinner as well than the 1 ounce round. So it's a mirror finish there on the front, but it's got like a proof-like finish there on the front because the TD Bank still has some frosting there. And the back is really why I love the generics. It's got such a beautiful stamp there, that TD Bank stamp on the back. I just love it. So I just really quite like even though these are generics, I quite like them, honestly. So these are going to be 3 really nice stack packs. So each entrant of the TD Tuesday SPS drop is going to have a chance to win possibly one of these for generics if they don't win the vintage piece that we're going to toss in there. There's also a possibility of winning bars. Now these are both mirror finish bars, 1 ounce bars, generics, and one is in the original seal. One is in the original mint seal, the other is outside of the seal, but you'll see the fronts are different. You see this one has a bigger TD boxed logo there on the front, whereas this one's smaller, and then this one has a little blank section for the serial number that was never printed there. Okay, these are the two common types of generic TD Bank bars, but this I think is less common. This one right here that's out of the seal has a really nice large TD Bank stamp there on the back, whereas this one has a small stamping of the TD Bank logo. So these are 2 variations of the 1 ounce generic bars for any of those collectors who are even into collecting variations of the TD Bank 1 ounce bars. So those are those 2 types of mirror finish generic bars, but there's actually another generic bar, and that one's actually a serialized one, and that one comes with the frosted finish instead of a mirror proof-like finish. And so check out the really cool serial number on this one. Yeah, check that out. TD0062222. Very cool. So this, I don't have a lot of these frosted finish ones, so probably not going to be able to include one of those in this week's drop but we already have quite a bit of generic, so that's pretty cool. There's also a chance, like in the future, we might even have something like this. Like we might have something like a gram of gold, a gram of TD Bank gold, something like that. So who knows, instead of a vintage piece, or maybe in addition to a vintage piece in the future, we might toss something like a gram of gold inside an SPS drop. So this week there's not going to be a gram of gold, but I just kind of wanted to show you kind of the different generic pieces that we sort of have available when it comes to TD Bank. Now before we take a deeper dive into the vintage TD Bank haul that we just picked up, I wanted to let you all know that we're releasing the first ever SPS drop featuring TD Bank products, and it's on the website live right now. 1 slot per person. In the prize pool we have a Johnson Matthey TD Bank vintage 1 ounce bar. We have 2 generic TD Bank 1 ounce bars. We have a generic TD Bank 2 ounce round, a generic TD Bank 1 ounce round, and 2 generic TD Bank half ounce rounds. Good luck! Well, I thought I'd take the liberty of unboxing everything, and so here we go. We got everything out, organized by serial number. And so, as you can see, we've picked up a lot of 1 ounce bars here, and so I've actually been a big collector of 1 ounce bars and have quite a few in addition to these ones that you see here. When it comes down to the Johnson Matthey TD Bank bars. Now, there's also some 10 ounce and 5 ounce varieties that you see here. Here you see kind of 2 different varieties of the 5 ounce, and so these all have different vintages. These you see just 2 of the same type of 10 ounce bar here. You'll notice that Fine Silver 999 in the box is the same and consistent throughout on both of these 10 ounce bars, whereas on these 5 ounce bars you notice that it's kind of different. Fine Silver 999 in 2 lines and Fine Silver 999 in 3 lines. And so these vintages will vary. Okay, so for example, on the 10 ounce bar, when you see this Fine Silver 999 in 2 lines, that means you're looking at the lower mintage 10 ounce bar, and so these are only 250 minted, whereas if you find the 10 ounce bar that looks kind of like this front, that'll be a 500 minted bar. both are tier 1 bars, extremely rare and difficult to find bars, and so they're very gonna come at very hefty premiums because they're just simply such low liquidity. But this is a 250 minted bar that you see in front of you. Now over here you actually see I believe this is a 500 minted bar and a 1000 minted bar, if I'm not mistaken. Now let's go ahead and verify that for sure. On allenglehart.com, I'm going to go down to the other refiners page, then I'm going to go to Johnson Matthey, and I'm going to go to the 5-ounce varieties, and I'm going to search for TD Bank. And then I will be shown the results of 2 different bars that look exactly like this. The one that has the 3 lines written fine silver 999 is going to be the 500 minted, and this one right here in 2 lines is the 1000 minted. Okay, so 500 minted, 1000 minted. And it's interesting to note that on the 5-ounce variety, the one with 3 lines is actually the rarer variety. So this one is the 500 minted, this is the 1000 minted. But on the 10-ounce variety, if we were looking at the same thing, and let's say we have this 2-line fine silver 999 and a 3-line fine silver 999 on the 10-ounce variety, well, this one is the 500 minted and this is the 250 minted. So this is actually the more common of the 10-ounce varieties. The one with the 3 lines is the more common of the 10-ounce. The one with the 3 lines is the more rare of the 5-ounce. Very interesting to note. Okay, and now when we look at the 1-ounce varieties, it's a completely different ball game. On the 5-ounce and the 10-ounce varieties of the TD Bank Vintage Johnson Matthey bars, there's only 2 variations. But on the 1-ounce variety, there's actually 4 different varieties, and up until this point, I've only ever collected just the most common variety. And so the most common variety is still not that common. It's 18,000 minted. Okay, so an 18,000 minted bar, and that has a serial range according to allenglehart.com. This is not complete, by the way, because there's always collectors providing more information, and I, in fact, am going to provide more information to allenglehart.com because I found some information in these bars that I've collected that fill in some gaps and actually would expand their ranges on certain of their items that they have on their website. And so the more common of the 1-ounce TD Bank bars have a serial range according to allenglehart.com of 012056 to 049111. Okay, and so if we look here, I've actually sorted through all my common bars. So all of my 18,000 minted common TD Bank Vintage Johnson Matthey bars can be seen right here. This is a sequential set of 5 bars, sealed sequential set of 5 bars, and then these are all loose in the original factory seal TD Bank 18,000 minted bars. Now, what you see down here, these are all 2,000 minted. So 18,000 minted, 2,000 minted, and what that has to do is with the serial number range. Okay. And it also has to do with the text that you see here. All of these bars on the bottom, you will notice they are heavier handed with the font. You see this? You see this Johnson Matthey is written kind of almost like a faint text compared to these, which have a much bolder text. And so that's how I can tell you definitively that All Englehart's range is not 100% complete. I mean, I can complete it even more because their range is only limited, right? And so once I provide them some more serial number ranges, it'll be very interesting. Now, when we look at their serial number range for the bars, their earliest 18,000 minted serial number that they have is 012056. Right off the bat, right there, I have new information for them. Brand new information for them. This bar that I have right here is the oldest bar ever recorded, I guess, to date. This is a 006604 serial number, and this is the lowest serial that I am personally aware of. And so if anybody has a TD Bank Johnson Matthey bar that has a lower serial number than this, feel free to get in touch. But this is now officially, in my opinion, once I tell All Englehart about it, the lowest serial number TD Bank Vintage Johnson Matthey bar that exists. Of course, there's one that's lower, but it hasn't surfaced yet. Now, this one right here is a 017685. And so this one actually falls higher than 3 of the bars that are listed and have been reported to allenglehart.com. And so the 4th lowest listed on allenglehart.com is 017607, and mine is 017685. 686, and so I'm actually behind that person as well. So there's 4 bars listed on allenglehart.com with low cereals. This bar right here has a lower cereal than all 4 of those bars right here, and then this bar right here would be the 6th lowest cereal that has been recorded to date. These are some really rare bars, I would say. Even though they're 18,000 minted, they're extremely low cereal. And now when we talk about low cereal, I've got one more right here as well, 017690. So this is the lowest, then there's 4 others, so now that's 5. This is the 6th lowest, and this is the 7th lowest ever recorded. So we've got 3 extremely low cereals here, and now we jump up to over here we've got 025. So this sequential set of TD Bank bars here is 02. So 02, 54, 56, all the way to 60. So 02, 54, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Okay, so that again is extremely low cereal, because when we look at it over here, there's nothing else. These are now, well, there's 019713, which has been recorded on allenglehart.com, and after that it gets into 03s. So now again we've got the lowest, the next set of lowest cereals right here are these 5 set of sequentials, 5 sequential cereals. That's freaking amazing. Now the next one we have is 030896, and that one right there is actually 030. That's lower than any of the 03s that they have listed. So I've got extremely low serial number TD Bank common 18,000 vintage bars with really low serials right here. These are insane. All of these are 03, 03, 03, 9. Okay, and then now we get into the 04s here. We've got 4 of them with 04s. And this is where it starts to get interesting, because now once you get out of 049111, which is the highest one that they have recorded here, that's what they're claiming to be 18,000 minted, the highest serial. Let's see if I have something higher than that. 048824, nope. 048829. So no, I don't have anything higher over here that has thin font, so the 18,000 minted variety that is higher than the 049111 serial. So somebody out there has a higher serial than I do with respect to the 18,000 minted. But when we get into basically what they're claiming is that from 049111 we had an 18,000 minted thin font, okay, and then after that somewhere between 049111 and 049374 it switched to a thicker font here, which these are only 2,000 minted. Okay, so these are 2,000 minted, and they don't know exactly between 049111 and 049374 where it started. Well, I can close that gap a little bit, because this is the lowest serial bar that I have of the 2,000 minted bar, and so this right here has a serial number of 049364. 049364. Okay, so I've just closed the gap by another 10 serial numbers, because their lowest recorded one is 049374, and I have 049364, and I also have, get this, 049365, 049366, 049367, 049368, and that's it. So I have a set of freaking 5 sequentials that lead up to 049368, and then the lowest that they have is 049374. So somebody out there has 369 through 373, and there might even be possibly a thick font bar out there that's lower than 049364. But I officially now have the lowest serial 2,000 minted TD Bank bar and the lowest serial 18,000 minted TD Bank bar, all in this one unboxing, literally from, that are recorded ever to date. So of course there might be some out there, but as of now I have the lowest serial ones recorded. So once I send these to allenglehart.com, I hope that they will be as excited as I am, because this is like history in the making. We have a sealed sequential set of super low serials that are sequential. We have a sealed sequential set of serials that are the lowest recorded to date ever in the 2,000 minted category. These are tier 2 bars, by the way. And then we also have the lowest serial ever recorded to date on the 18,000 minted variety. Okay, and then on top of that, we got 2 tier 1 10-ounce bars. So these serial numbers are 004267, 005516. And then for the 5-ounce variety, we got both types here. We got a 500 minted and we got 1,000 minted. So that's 001407. And this one with the smaller font is 000784. Really, really crazy. And now, finally, after all of that insaneness, I thought everybody was gonna be waiting for the waffle back. I don't know if anybody cares about the waffle back. I certainly almost don't care about the waffle back anymore because we just freaking found insane finds on this unboxing. But this is the waffle back. That's amazing. Really, really beautiful Engelhard waffle back. Really, really excited to add this to the personal collection. And I'm always on the lookout for a nice waffle back at a reasonable price. And that's a beautiful serial number as well. P088756. Cheers.